and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So today is the 1st of December and it's going to be the very first day of me filming Vlogmas. So I do this every year. It's basically a series of videos that I do on a daily basis leading up to Christmas. I don't tend to do it from Christmas to New Year because that's kind of like the time I spend with my family, but I am going to do it leading up to Christmas anyway. So I'm going to do like a bit of a mixture of things. I'm still going to do reviews. I am going to do some makeup bits and bobs. I'm going to do some kind of festive looks maybe. I'll chuck some Christmas content in there as well, like when I put my Christmas tree up, which is this weekend I think. And yeah, I might put a couple of vlogs in depending on how I feel and if we actually go anywhere, depending on the weather. But yeah, just a little mix of all sorts of things really. So to start off, I'm going to be reviewing this foundation here. So this is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. So it looks like this. So we have a glass bottle here. There is 30ml in here. And it also comes with a pump, which I love. So this one has a lot of shades. There were quite a few shades to choose from. I went for this one, which is 2N. Yeah, 2N. I do normally go for like a 2. Sorry about the rustling in the background. My cat's in a cardboard box. But yeah, I do tend to go for a 2. But this one says perfectly matches skin colour and texture, hydrating hyaluronic acid. So it really appealed to me, to be quite honest with you. I'm quite liking going for like the typical drugstore brands lately, like L'Oreal, Maybelline and that sort of thing as well. Stuff that I haven't really bought for ages, but they seem to have brought out some really good stuff lately and I've been so impressed. Right, so if we're coming really close so we can have a good look at my skin. So I'm going to take 2 pumps of this, which is what I would normally take. We'll concentrate on this side of my face first and I'm going to apply it exactly the same as I always would apply my foundation so we can get a real true test for me basically. So as I say, 2 pumps. It's a really nice pump. It's really smooth. And the 2N looks like this. So it's actually, you know, a pretty good colour match for me. So I'm going to start off by going on with a brush. So it looks like that. I have already, you know, done my skincare, primed and all that jazz. So I'm going on quite soft. I'm not really, you know, pushing into the skin here. Just to get a nice even coverage. It goes on beautifully. It's super like smooth the way it goes on. And then I'm going to take a sponge and we'll just continue to press that into my skin. This I find is a better way for me because I don't tend to get any brush strokes and yeah, it just kind of helps to press everything in afterwards. Oh, that's so nice. Really nice. Right, so this is the side that I've done compared to the side that I haven't. So yeah, as you can see, as usual, I have some slight hyperpigmentation here, some very slight rosacea there as well. I do have a little blemish here as well, actually. Whereas this side is a lot more even, you know, it's evened out colour-wise. I feel like the texture looks better as well. I mean, you can still see my pores, but you know, that's normal. But apart from that, I just feel like it looks smoother. I would say personally that this is on the medium side, which is absolutely fine. And it does seem to be, hadn't quite blended properly there, it does seem to be, I would say it's kind of, it's really hard to explain because it does seem to have dried down slightly matte, which I wouldn't normally go for. However, we do still see a glow showing through at the same time as well, like on the high points, which I do like. So it's kind of like, can you have combination foundation? Because it kind of seems a bit like that. Yeah, normally I would call it like a satin one, but I feel like it's a little bit more on the matte side than the satin, but not completely matte, if you know what I mean. I do like it though. I think it's nice. Right, so I'll go ahead and apply it to the rest of my face. Okay, so that is it completely all over my skin now. So this is obviously the side that I hadn't done before. So this blemish just here that I showed you has died down a lot. I mean, I do feel it's a medium coverage rather than a full, just because, you know, little things like that, like you can kind of see that still poking through, which doesn't really bother me, but it definitely looks more even. I had some like, as I say, slight rosacea, some little kind of red veins showing through just around this area here, which have gone. It looks fine on my chin. My nose looks fine. Even around here, I don't feel like it's, you know, caking up at all. On my forehead, it looks absolutely fine. So yeah, I'm actually really quite happy with that. I love the colour match. I think it's perfect. But yeah, really nice finish as well. As I say, I don't normally go for a more matte foundation, but I don't know what it is. There's just kind of like something about this one that doesn't like make me look one-dimensional. It kind of has, as I say, little bits of glow showing through at the same time. So what I'm going to do is apply the rest of my base products off camera. So I'm just going to do base wise, I'm going to do exactly the same that I would on my everyday makeup routine. I am going to do my eyes as well because I need to do a video for that. But apart from that, base wise, it's going to be exactly what I would always wear. And I think we'll do a little wear test as well today. So I'll come back and show you with all the base products on. Right then, okay, so all the makeup is now done. I've just filmed this eye look for tomorrow's video actually. And yeah, this is how the base is looking with all of my usual products on there. I think it's stunning, really nice. It's layered over beautifully. Everything's blended nicely. Yeah, I really like it. So again, around the chin. I do tend to get a little bit of crease in here anyway with any foundation that I use. I just talk a lot. And yeah, around my nose here, on my nose and the forehead. Again, I've just done an eye look, so I was raising my eyebrows a lot, so I do have some creasing on my forehead, but it's one of those things. But yeah, all in all, it looks pretty good, even if I do say so myself. So yeah, to be honest with you, it's already been on a couple of hours because I filmed 2 videos in between, but I am going to give it a good sort of another 3 to 4 hours. So we'll try and get like a 6-hour wear test out of it and see how we're doing. But yeah, so far, so good. Okay, so it's now been another 4 hours. So it's been just over 6 hours that I've had this foundation on now, and it still looks pretty good, to be honest. So again, pulling you in nice and close. Here's how we're looking. I do have round here, ignore that, that's because I've had a cup of coffee and my lipstick's smudged. But yeah, I do have a little bit of kind of creasing just around here. And as I say, I do normally get creasing on these lines anyway, but as you can see, I do have some there. It has settled in a little bit around my nose just here compared to earlier as well. Maybe a little bit on my chin. It looks a little bit more textured than it did earlier. But everywhere else, I think it still looks pretty good, to be honest with you. And I haven't touched it up or anything like that. That's exactly, you know, as I left it before. So yeah, I do think it's a really nice foundation. It's lasted really well. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. It was quite matte as well to start off with. As I explained earlier, but I do feel as the day's gone on and my natural oils have started to come out, it's gone a bit more of a satin now. It's kind of very in between. So yeah, I really like it. I really do. It lasts well. It looks really nice on my skin. And yeah, it definitely does. You know, the colour match is spot on as well. So as always, I will link the product in the description box below for you, along with any discount codes as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. If you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching.